future headlines. Survey brought to light mass unauthorized occupants at Thangal and Pauna markets. And Deputy Commissioner of Imphal West District Mayang Lambam Rajkumar emphasizes that encroachment became pervasive issue, appeals to public to see such activities for benefit of future generations. Good afternoon, this is ISTV English News and I'm Darlung Shang giving you the news in detail. MLA of Lamlai Assembly Constituency KH Ibomcha stated that for indigenous communities to coexist as they once did, people from both the hills and the valley must come together with mutual understanding, setting aside personal and groups' interests, otherwise the conflict will never be resolved. The MLA also speaking at the 80th Hiroshima Day observation held at the Manipur Press Club organized by Indo-Japan Friendship Association Manipur. The event was attended by retired IPS officer Sarangthem Manaubi, Elias Khoirin Thaba and Indo-Japan Friendship Association's Vice President Ningthojam Kumar Meite among others. Speaking further, MLA KH Ibomcha emphasized that the atomic bombing of Hiroshima in Japan stands as a stark reminder that war brings no real benefits. He warned that although humanity has advanced technological, it has also developed weapons capable of wiping out civilization. In such a scenario, he said it is impossible to predict the consequences if a major war were to break out. Reflecting on Manipur conflict, Ibomcha noted that while the sounds of gunfire may have fallen silent, this does not mean that the conflict which began in 2023 has truly ended. He pointed out that the situation remains tense with members of two warring communities still unable to move freely and those living in relief camps still unable to return to their homes. MLA Ibomcha acknowledged the center's government's visible commitments to resolving the conflict but stressed that government efforts alone are not enough. He urged all communities to take collective and concrete steps towards reconciliation and peaceful coexistence, warning that without such unity, the suffering of all communities will only continue.
State sigi miyam interest na yenga koi sing da laiba retam da laiba akoi punamak se hojiki India government na santi work na bagi lakha laiba thabak sing da koi karawai jaga da kari cooperation piraga akoi na karam da ita lauraga yam na thuna ingthak ta thoba koi complete normalcy mayam na pa mi bedo patu lakada ge hai je koi punama khanha mi na bagi mathau tai aruba koi amomam na koi lawam thok ta padai de do lawina si.
Deputy Commissioner of Imphal West District Mayang Lambam Rajkumar urged the public to refrain from encroachment activities, terming it as a disease that needs to be eradicated for the sake of the future generations. The DC made a statement during a survey conducted during morning in areas including MG Avenue, Thangal Bazaar and Pauna markets to identify unauthorized occupants. ADM of Imphal West District Jadumani, staff of DC Imphal West Mahut Planning IMC along with police personnel carried out the survey as part of preparation to launch eviction drive. 4 teams carried out the eviction survey at Thangal Market near the Sani Mandir. The survey team found structures built over drains, installation of doors on gullies, upper floors of building cross beyond its permitted land and many other illegal structure. DC Mayang Lambam Rajkumar further stated that Imphal West District Administration had conducted eviction drive in many parts of the district to reclaim public land from illegal encroachments. Today's survey was conducted at Thangal and Pauna markets to continue the eviction drive, he said. He further stated that following the completion of the survey, a notice will be issued to vacate encroached lands for footpaths and also complaints regarding the survey will be addressed accordingly, followed by eviction drive.
Mapanda khopchan ba degi lambi da khopchan ba bazar manung da khopchan ba sigi thaba ngaktani sida su court case satkani khotkani haiba port am sadum ta da banate tare akoi tawam thokpa koi gi makha ta ba thabuk sadum kadum satharakani haiba sima dum thamjage lambi ni se lai je dum olaga dum adana list thongakani notice tholakani aduga any claims and objections hearing matam adum pigani aduga accordingly hang eviction gi notice tholakani ha ai isa gi plot ta isana lona yabagi matungina thabak tawda koina thingada banati yari ba makai khopsel lage abagi mong da leibadawna ui masigi laina ji isa isana khangna thadokpa chungani aina khalli aduga lothok piba phagani aina khalli lam khopsan bai thabak and cross toxin bai thabak masima tawbiganu public land public space ai ji phajana thabinana ba koi khuding mangna moral duty amasu achouba responsibility amasu longmin na se ai thamjai
Dhanamandjuri College of Science, DM University Imphal observed its 79th Foundation Day at the Central Hall of DMCSC. Former Principal DM College of Commerce Imphal, Dr. Okram Kumar, former Principal of DM College of Science, Guru Mayum Tomba, former Principal of DM College of Science, Dr. Akham Gananbala, former Principal of DM College of Science, Dr. Pukhrambam Ranabir, and Principal of DM College of Science Imphal, Professor K.H. Birbal, graced the occasion as dignitaries. Retired and currently serving lecturers of DM College of Science, students, donors and alumni association of the college took part in the celebration. The attendees offer floral tributes to the portrait and statue of Maharani Dhanamandjuri. Meritorious students of the 6th semester of 2022 and 23 and 2023-24 academic sessions, DM College of Science, and winners of the events organized for College Week 2025 were honored with awards. Speaking on the occasion, Principal of DM College of Science Imphal, Professor K.H. Birbal, proudly mentioned that DM College has earned recognition from other states since its inception, operating at a university level and producing students who have secured jobs globally. He also encouraged the lecturers to continue their tireless efforts in shaping the minds of the students and fostering academic excellence.
DM College ang asib hawda toriba contribution si 1946 da DM College si Kolkata University affiliate tormi matam da Kolkata University ki chhatra singna DM College gi tambalat ba chhatra sing si aduk matikina ikaina norukna sale ma khoita je athanda mu Guwahati University da koina affiliate ro matam da su Cotton College ki chhatra singna DM College gi lakpa chhatra sing compare tongno khone na lumai history sta je masi pona maksi thoki hoki ba uja sing gi contribution makhoi gi kathopana mathodang orama ba adumba uja sing gi contribution ni khoina sembiramba sa sing nang sidi college da mu halaktana hena sakut khongthang na punu de makta honari hana mamangai da department na thamiramba madugi history du mangdana ba hojik la ba hawari ba uja sing su chhatra sing su parents sing su amadi alumni gi members sing su punna khona minaga lakadri ba sai sing da hena sakut pa haibak sikhoba seba tongamba ujage haina aina sungo na khorge
Dongjom Ongbi R.K. Gitarani of Thambalkhong Lane Number 3 stated through the media that although she was hit by a car driven by her in-law's son, she did not file a police report and chose to resolve the matter internally as it involved a family. However, she said the person responsible has now refused to provide any support for her medical treatment. Addressing the media at the press club, Gitarani explained that on January 23rd this year, she was hit in front of her house by her brother-in-law's son, Dongjam Biad. She said the car ran over her and she had to be pulled out from underneath by workers employed under a job card scheme. She was immediately taken to Jenims, but doctors there stated that she was fine and discharged her. However, as her condition worsened, she was rushed to Raj Medicity, where medical tests revealed that 3 of her ribs were fractured along with a fracture in her backbone. Despite this, the person responsible has refused to provide any support for her treatment and has allegedly issued threats instead. Gitarani and her family have appealed to the concerned authorities to look into the matter. A young environment enthusiast named Yohinba Longjam turned his 12th birthday into an opportunity to give back to nature, planting saplings on the playground of Kekru Yairi Club. Yohinba Longjam is the son of Longjam Sanjit, who works at Manipur Police Department, and Longjam Ombi Toibisana of Thawal District. It was stated that his father, Longjam Sanjit, one of the office bearers of Kekru Yairi Club, has been actively working for welfare of the club and the locality. Longjam Sanjit told media that climate change has brought immense impact on the lives of human, and the people of Manipur too have been facing the same challenges. In order to change the way people are celebrating their birthdays and to let the young children understand about the importance of conservation of environment, his son Yohinba Longjam celebrated his birthday with the tree plantation program, he informed. A one-day national conference on coordination with information One-day national conference on coordination with State Information and Public Relations (INPR) departments and Ministry of Information and Broadcasting (INB) was held at Vigya Bhavan, New Delhi on Tuesday. The conference witnessed the participation from secretaries of INPR departments of various states and union territories from across the country. Representing the Government of Manipur, Directorate of Information and Public Relations, secretaries of INPR, DIPR Ngamom Uttam and Ningthaujam Roshan, Assistant Publicity Officer Press, DIPR Manipur, attended the national conference. In-depth discussions on a wide range of agendas aimed at strengthening convergence between the centre and the states in the area of public communication and media facilitation were held during the conference, moderated by INB Ministry's Secretary Sanjay Jaju. The sessions covered key topics including sensitization and onboarding of state or union territory DIPRs on the Press Seva portal, promoting low-cost cinema in India, India's Cine Hub portal, development and promotion of live event venues and single window for required clearance, International Film Festival of India, collaboration opportunities for states with Waves Bazaar, and enhancing collaboration and cooperation in information dissemination between the Ministry and IPR departments of states or union territories. The attendees were also informed that over 20 online training sessions have been conducted by the Ministry of INB for specific authorities to orient them on the provisions of the new Act and operational workflows of the Press Seva portal. As per direction of IGP Manipur and Nagaland sector, CRPF SH Rajendra Narayana Das, Commandant of 169 Battalion CRPF SH Suresh Kumar, Second in Command SH Yasir Abasi, a Har Ghar Tiranga Abhiyan rally was carried out today. The rally was taken out ahead of the upcoming Independence Day. Shifting our focus to other updates now, the Paumai Naga Tribe Migrants Board PNTMB celebrated its 30th anniversary with a vibrant and culturally rich event that brought together community members, spiritual leaders and dignitaries. The morning session began with an invocation prayer by Father James Chin SJ, followed by a presidential address from Dahini Titus H, President of PNTMB, who reflected on the board's 3-decade journey and emphasized the need for cultural preservation and spiritual continuity amid a changing world. The program featured a folk song performed by Puba Bengaluru and blessings from spiritual leaders including Reverend Dr. K.H. Rehe, Nungsang Mongla Ozukum and H. Sapuni Paumachi, who offered historical insights into the board's origins. Joram Maivio, special invitee to the Ministry of Home Affairs and member of the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi's Committee for Northeast, during his chief guest speech urged the community to remain rooted and united. He commended the board for its role in sustaining cultural identity in the diaspora. Other notable guests included Joint Residence Commissioner of the Government of Manipur, Rajesh A.M., Captain Rovinay Polte, the first Naga woman pilot from Manipur, and senior system operations engineers at Wells Fargo, Benjamin Vare. A mid-morning cultural showcase highlighted traditional dances, a tribal attire, and fusion art celebrating Paumai heritage. Guest artists Ziku Titus and NG Atonsna captivated the audience with their performance. The second session continued with vibrant energy featuring Freshers Got Talent segment and crowning ceremony to welcome new members. After a series of performance and interviews, Huso Vimai and Haulapai Bumai were crowned Mr. and Miss Fresher 2025. The event symbolized the integration of a new generation into community life. The event was supported by sponsors, community donors and volunteers, with Visual Perception as the media partner and NAM's Photography providing full event coverage. Shifting our focus to some national and international updates now. The Directorate of Enforcement ED is conducting search operations at 11 locations in Delhi, Noida, Gurugram and Dehradun today in a global cyber fraud case. According to the ED, foreign and Indian nationals were duped by fraudsters impersonating as the police investigating officers and tech support service agents. The victims were threatened with arrest and extorted with their monetary assets, which were converted into cryptocurrencies. The investigation further revealed that accused duped around 260 crore rupees in cryptocurrencies, which were further liquidated into cash through multiple hawala operators and individuals at UAE. After a devastating cloudburst triggered a flood yesterday in Kherganga River, Dharali, located in Uttarakshi district of Uttarakhand, relief and rescue operations are ongoing at a war footing. The Army, NDRF, SDRF, district administration and other concerned agencies are actively involved in rescue and relief efforts. Over 130 people have been safely evacuated so far. Relief camps have been set up with arrangements for food, water, medicine and shelter. SDRF Commander Arpan Yaduvanshi informed that additional teams equipped with advanced gear and dog squads are en route to the disaster site. However, continuous heavy rainfall and sudden flooding have obstructed several routes, making access to the affected area difficult. To strengthen relief efforts, 2 inspectors general, 3 superintendents of police, 11 deputy SPs and nearly 300 police personnel have been deployed. Special units of the PAC and the Indian Reserve Battalion IRB are also assisting in the relief work. The Public Works Department and the Border Roads Organization are focused on clearing the blocked roads. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami reviewed the situation at Dehradun Disaster Operations Center last night. He directed all relief agencies to work in coordination, ensured immediate evacuation of affected people and provide all necessary assistance. Well, those are the updates this afternoon. Before we close the news, to giving you the headlines once again. MLA KH Ibomcha urges Hill Valley collectively to unite for lasting peace among indigenous communities. And survey brought to light mass unauthorized occupants at Thangal Pauna Market. Deputy Commissioner of Imphal West District Mayanglambam Rajkumar emphasizes that encroachment became a pervasive issue, appeals to public to cease such activities for benefit of future generations. Thank you for watching Pm-Istv English News. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye for now.